Let's go ahead, take a look at number 10. Wow! Rainforest Review, kids. The Razorblade.
Let's quickly review the Razorblade rule, kids. Razorblade means simple is best. We're going to take a razor blade and cut out all the extra stuff. All right. Keep in mind there's two things here. We have mechanics and usage. That's just questions that deal just with the answer choices. They'll look just like this: A, B, C, and D. And then we have rhetorical skills. Those are the longer questions with the question stem. Some text up here. Say this is problem 3. And then there would be the answers A, B, C, and D. This is a rhetorical skills question, and this is mechanics. Razorblade is for mechanics and usage. Longer questions are anti-Razorblade. You'll see that in a different video. For right now, Razorblade, we're just going to use that when we have short answer choices just with the answers and no question at the top. All right, what does the Razorblade mean? Simple is best. If you have a noun and a verb, that's going to be adequate. You don't need to build it up. Jimmy is fishing at the river. Done. Jimmy's fishing. Done. If it says Jimmy, an 11-year-old boy, is fishing in a river with his uncle, you don't need all that extra information. Go with the shortest answer choice that's simple. What we do with the Razorblade is simply cut out the extra information that we don't need. Bare bones, kids. Don't be redundant. Sometimes that in the sentence that's in question is going to have a vocabulary word that, and that underlying portion will be repeated up top over here. I went and got a tasty drink at Starbucks. That tasty, delicious drink was hot chocolate. So tasty and delicious say the same thing. You don't want to be redundant. So it could be redundant in the underlying portion, but also there could be one word in the underlying portion that's repeated with a different Scooby-Doo vocabulary word in the non-underlined portion above. So be sure you check the whole sentence and make sure that you're not repeating yourself. All right, and finally, check the word delete first. Usually delete will be answer choice D or it will be answer choice J. How you check delete? Go over there, find the underlying portion, put your finger over it, and read the sentence from the beginning to the end. If it's still a complete sentence when you do that, chances are pretty high that that's going to be the right answer. So save some time by checking delete first. Let's take a look at two sentences that illustrate this concept. The first sentence here says, my brother, who is 5'10", ran the Twin Cities Marathon in Minneapolis, Minnesota. If this is a mechanics question, the better answer choice would be, my brother ran the Twin Cities Marathon. Why? First of all, Twin Cities refers to Minneapolis, Minnesota. So this information is redundant. And when you run a marathon, that doesn't have anything to do with you being 5'10". So you can see that this is extra information. Simple is best. That's how you're going to use the Razorblade. Let's take a look at a question or two that illustrate the concept on ACT for Razorblade. Kids, here's a classic example for a Razorblade problem. Now I'll show you how they're trying to trap you on the test on what we can do. So first things first, in Razorblade, the rule tells us that we want to check the answer choice delete or omit first. So as I scan my answer choices, I see answer choice D says omit. That means we're going to take the whole underlined portion out. When you see a whole underlined section, it's a whole sentence. What you want to be thinking is this. All right, how do you write a paragraph? All right, topic sentence followed by details. All right, details are there specifically to refer back to the topic sentence, so they have to refer back to the noun and the verb. If you have a new sentence down over here that the noun and verb are off topic, then you can get rid of that, omit it, or delete it. All right, so here is the noun, Lee. And what did Lee do? Lee spent the summer carting 4-H groups around. All right. Does that have anything to do with our topic sentence? Here we have Lee as the noun, and the verb is bought an anvil. All right. Carting and having an anvil for $100. You see, that's off topic. That doesn't work. That's a detail that we don't need. Now, we should probably spot check our information. When we look back up here to the previous paragraph, you see that we have the noun Lee, and Lee bought what? An anvil. So you see that this is a recurring theme with the noun and the verb. Lee, an anvil. Lee, an anvil. And now we have Lee, but we have carting 4-H groups around. You see how that's off topic? Omit. It might be that we even need to go further back up and look at the paragraph title and all of the paragraph topic sentences to kind of get a full flow for this. So the bottom line is Razorblade, you want to make sure that when you're asked a whole sentence that's underlined, that it's going in the same direction with the same noun and verb with not only that paragraph, but also with the other previous topic sentences, kids. There you have it. That's one of the trickier answer choices for Razorblade. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.